Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Maggie and this is Maggie Budgets and Plans, the channel dedicated to my journey to pay down debt using the zero-based budget and cash envelope systems. And here is Miss Nova jumping in to say hello today. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and do the budget with me for my February 1st paycheck from my part-time job as a legal assistant. If that's interesting to you, or if you just want to see more of Miss Nova popping in and out, go ahead and stick around. Hello everybody. I hope you are all having a wonderful day. It has been just chaotic and a lot happening in my personal life over the last few days, and so I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little worn down, but I get paid tomorrow and I wanted to make sure that I got my budgeting done so that I could stay on top of this. I've printed out some of the printables for the February paycheck budgets that I need to do. I'm having issues getting them to print correctly. I don't know what I did in January to make it all work, but it's not going well in February, but that's okay. I'm gonna just print out what I need for today and then I'll deal with the rest tomorrow. I also haven't had a chance to go through and actually update this and fill this out for the stuff that we did in the budget with me, or the budget count planner setup. That's what I think I called that video, for the month. So let's go ahead and write in the expenses that are going to come out of this February 1st paycheck. So that's this paycheck here with this purple. So everything with this purple is going to get pulled out of this paycheck. So I figured we would just write it in together. So 2/1/24, the bill is my Kindle Unlimited. All right, next on the 3rd, we've got my Wikipedia donation. Then on the 5th, we've got Acorns, which is currently just at $5. I've stopped the transfer into my investment account currently because I'm going to try and put a lot of extra money, whatever I can, into building my business. So normally that's $10, $5 a week into my investment account and $5 a week into my IRA. Right now it's just the $5 a week into the IRA. Then we've got New York Times cooking subscription, Canva, and then iCloud, and then another Acorns. Alrighty, let me go ahead and just make this a little easier for myself. And I'm just gonna grab the amounts from my last budget from last, I don't have that one. Okay, cool. We're gonna go all the way to the beginning and find my monthly bill overview sheet. Here it is. Okay, cool. So Kindle Unlimited is $13. I round up all of my expenses because I want to budget with whole dollar amounts. So it's actually $12 and change, and I just always round up my budgeted bills to the next highest dollar amount to make this budgeting easier so that I don't have to deal with pennies. New York Times cooking is $5. Canva is $16, and then the iCloud payment is $11. All right, perfect. And let's go ahead and add in the dates of the month too. I kind of stopped that at one point, but we'll get them all filled out for today. I hope you guys are having good times. I feel like a lot of people I know have had a really rough start to the year, and I'm not gonna lie, I am really feeling that at this point, between my father's health issues, everything changing with work at the salon. Although it's great and it gives me the opportunity to become independent as a nail tech a lot sooner than I thought I would, it's a lot of added stress. Suddenly I'm starting my own business on top of everything else that's happening, and then other things that are happening in my personal life. And it's just feels like a lot. And a lot of people I talk to, clients, friends, talk about how the beginning of this year has just been a little bit rough. So for total income, my total paycheck is $302.49. I don't budget with the cents, so I'm just going to take the 302. Let's go ahead and add up all of these expenses that I've budgeted to come out of this paycheck. So we have $13 plus $4 plus $5 plus $5 plus 16 plus 11 plus 5 equals 59. I've only got $59 worth of budgeted bills coming out of this paycheck. Let's bring the calendar back in. I might want to reassess how I've divided everything with that in mind. Or I can put money towards rent, take some of the pressure off of this paycheck. How do I want to do this? You know what? Let's leave it as it is. I'm tired tonight. I should not be questioning and trying to rethink this. We're going to go with what I initially budgeted, which was these expenses. So if we take 302 minus the 59, we get $243 left over to cash stuff. All right, let's go to the next page. Okay, so the leftover was $243. Now, how do I want to do this? Do I want to do my wallet out of this paycheck and everything else out of my next paycheck? Because I do get paid. So this is for my February 1st paycheck, and then I get paid February 2nd for my full-time job. Let's go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and stuff my wallet. So food, gas, Nova, and spending are the categories I keep in my wallet. So Nova is my cat. She popped in earlier. So this is her food fund. Spending is just free spending money. Gas is money for gas, and then food money as well. So what I want to do is I want to do $40 in gas, because I always do $40 in gas. That's $20 a week, which is not enough to fill my tank, but it does, it's enough to get me through to my next big paycheck. Then Nova is going to get $20. She's pretty good on food still, but I still like giving her $20 a week just in case. All right, so that leaves us with $180. Let's go ahead and do the normal $20 in spending. Yeah, this is going to be a very boring budget with me, you guys, just because I do know that I have my paycheck coming the day after this one, and then so the big bills will all come out of, and the big fun budgeting stuff will come out of that paycheck. Now I have $163 left. Let's work in a little bit of savings challenge into this paycheck. Let me grab my dice and let's do the roll the dice challenge. Oh, it's not in there anymore. I moved things around. Oop, sorry. Miss Nova just like jumped because I dropped binders on her. Okay. She has a bed right off in that corner, so poor baby girl just got startled. Okay, let's grab this envelope and let's do the roll the dice challenge. One sec while I grab some dice. I have got my dice. This is a dice. It was actually a Christmas present from one of my really, really good friends, and it is adorable. I don't know if you guys can fully see it, but it's glass and it's been frosted. But it also has this like iridescent coating underneath it. So it's this lovely combination of shiny and matte iridescence. And then it's a 6-sided dice, a D6, and the number 1 on the dice, or I guess it'd be the number 6. The number 6 on the dice is a little cat face, and the number 1 is a little cat butt. And I kind of just need a little levity and just brevity right now. So we are going to go ahead and use this dice instead of my normal D4. So for the roll the dice challenge, normally I roll a 6-sided dice and then a 4-sided dice. Today we're just going to roll the 6-sided dice twice. So the first roll will tell us how many times we'll roll it the second time. All right, so that is a 4. So I will roll this dice 4 times, and the numbers it land on are what I'm going to pay into this challenge. So that's a 5. We're just starting off with a lot of money, but that's all right. So we've got a 5, Another 5. Ooh, that's a 6, the little cat face. High dollar today, but that's okay. Putting into savings challenges is paying towards the future. And that's another cat face, another 6. Wowza. Okay, so that is going to be 5 plus 5 is 10 plus 12, so $22 into the roll the dice challenge. I'm going to let that dice sit right there so it can still be here. All right, so I'm going to put this here so that I will know when I do the cash stuffing tomorrow how much money I need to pay into, the numbers I need to run. Wow, words are hard, guys. The numbers I need to mark off on the tracker to get to the $22 I'm going to add to the challenge. Miss Nova, no, you don't get to play with the dice or the hearts. You want to play with the heart? You can play with the heart. Here. You want that? Go play with that. Just not the dice. The hearts are replaceable. The dice are not. Oh, and there's a pen underneath your bed. Baby girl, did you steal a pen? Apparently my cat stole a pen and stashed it under her bed. All right, so for savings challenges, we've got roll the dice. There you go, baby. All right, and so $22 is going into the roll the dice challenge. And just to keep that envelope condensed, we're going to do 2 singles and 1 20. So we subtract 22 here, and we're left with 141. So I'm going to put $1 into general savings challenges because I'm not going to stuff $1 into another envelope. And then that leaves us with 140, which is what I'm going to go ahead and just put into food. And what I'm going to do this week is I'm going to do this a little differently. And I'm going to go ahead and split this up. So $100 I'm going to keep in the bank. And then 40 I'm going to staff in cash in the form of 2 20s. The reason I'm keeping $100 in the bank is because I restarted a meal delivery system or program called Factor. I've used it in the past and really enjoyed it. And it's where you pay a fee every week and then you get fully cooked meals delivered to your house that are like in the fridge. So they're like really fresh and nothing's kind of weird frozen textures. And yeah, then you just microwave them and you eat, and they're very flavorful. They're very good. I definitely recommend them. I don't have a referral code or anything like that for them. I just have used them in the past and really enjoyed them. And my food has been so inconsistent lately. I've been eating out and doing so much fast food, which 1 is expensive and 2 just doesn't feel good or taste good to me really. And I'm struggling with my food and I keep going over budget and all of this stuff. So I just decided, you know what? About the money that I'd spend on Factor, I'm already spending on food every week. So let's just bite the bullet and put my money into something that's like budgeted for with intention and has better nutrition for me. When I hit points in my life in which I'm really stressed out, my eating really suffers. I have ADD and I can find it really difficult to focus on cooking a meal or to fully eat regular meals. If I don't have it be really, really easy. And right now, because everything is so stressful, I'm struggling to eat regularly. And so that means then I have big binges where I eat a lot of food all at once because I haven't eaten in a day and a half. So yeah, it's just not a good habit or place right now for me around food. So I kind of don't want to spend the money in this way because I'd rather put it into my business. But I also understand that like good nutrition and like feeding my body, I need to do that before anything else. Because if I'm not healthy and well, mentally and physically and emotionally, then I'm not going to be able to follow through with starting this business. I'm not going to be able to be there for the people in my life who need support right now. So, yep, that is what I've decided to do. I'm still going to take some money out in cash so that I can get incidental groceries, milk, things like that. But I am going to leave that $100 in the bank. To pay for that Factor meal box, which isn't going to come this week. I'll get my first box next week. Yes. Is that how the dates work? Yes. I'll get my first box next week with the way that everything is going to lay out, which is fine. So for today, to finish this out, let's go ahead and add all of this up. So we have 3 $1 bills. So that's $3. in ones that it's gonna come out. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 20s, which would be $120, right? $140. $140 in 20s coming out. So let's double check that math. 7 times 20 equals 140. Okay, plus 3. So the total amount I'm gonna stuff in cash is gonna be $143. And then I'm gonna leave the $100 from food in the bank to go towards that factor box. So yeah, let's go ahead and fill out my little Post-it teller slip. I love how I did actually, because I've been so stressed about stuff in my personal life, I went ahead and did some stress spending and got some stuff on Etsy. So I do have a Happy Mail coming that I'll probably film that video in a couple days when I get this stuff. And it was some budgeting things. And I intended to buy one of the reusable laminated teller slip things, and I didn't. I like got a couple other things that I've been looking at and wanting to do that I finally just did because, well, stress and stress spending as a coping mechanism. But yeah, I love how after the fact I was like, oh crap, I was gonna finally get one of those teller slips so that I wasn't doing the Post-it thing every time. But that's okay. Post-its work just fine. I just don't like the disposable nature of it. But it is what it is. And there we go, you guys. A pretty simple, quick and easy budget with me. And we've got my wallet and savings challenges paid into for this set of paychecks. And then in the next video, we'll go through my full-time job paycheck budget with me. Yeah, no, my brain is definitely faded tonight. Yeah, in the next video, we'll do the budget with me for my full-time jobs, income, and yeah, that one should be a little bit more interesting, paying into some savings, high priority sinking funds, and then paying into establishing the fund for my business. So yeah, all good things to come. I hope you are all taking care of yourselves. Oh, no, Miss Nova. No, I know it's the cat die. That doesn't mean it's yours. I hope you are all taking care of yourselves and having the best start to the year that you can. And yeah, just lots of illness going around, lots of things going around. So yeah, just take care of yourselves, guys. And I'll talk to you guys again next time. Bye.